Hello, welcome to Three Skulls Tavern. We are back, not as planned with Household. We're back returning to Sweden and to our characters set in the 90s in Things from the Flood. If you haven't watched it already, this is a continuation of our Things from the Flood campaign that we ran earlier this year. It was 6 to 8. I can't remember exactly how many. I think 8?
6 sessions.
Oh, 6. It's gonna be 8 now. 6 sessions around Christmas time, and we started before Christmas of last year, and we went on until well into the spring. And this is just going to be a quick follow on. We're going to be basing it around Midsommar, returning to the same characters. So literally just following on half a year after the events of the last campaign. If you haven't watched that campaign, this probably won't make a lot of sense. We're kind of literally going to be jumping straight in off of events that happened before. So probably worth just, bookmarking this video and going and watching the 6 previous episodes if you plan on watching this. We all had a lot of fun. It was really, really great. I highly recommend watching it. But yeah, just a quick thing about the channel as well, because I do know some people were asking about Household. I have a lot of work on at the moment, and I just don't have the bandwidth for GMing while I've got this work happening, because it is creative role-playing related work, and GMing does actually take a lot of prep, at least for me. I do like to spend a lot of time prepping and thinking about things and getting stuff all set up. And I just don't have the bandwidth. So we're going to, for the foreseeable future, possibly for most of this year, the remaining of this year, I will be taking a back seat. The channel is going to stay where it is. We're going to be meeting up every 2 weeks, barring holidays and sicknesses and stuff like that. And I will be a player rather than a GM until things clear up and I'm able to return to Household. So we're going to be doing a lot of smaller sort of 2 shots, 3 shots, 1 shots. I'm calling them, as you see in the thumbnail for this video, quick shots, because I don't know how many they're going to be. Yeah, there's going to be a series of them. We're probably going to be cycling between Rasmus and Jakob as game masters for them. And Carmen and I are just going to enjoy being players. Yeah. So that's my little blurb at the start there done. And yeah, over to you, Rasmus.
Yeah. Welcome. I'm so happy to be back and just playing with you guys. It's always fun. And of course I long for Household, but I think we're gonna have fun. And yeah, we said 2 episodes. I will really try to keep it to 2 episodes, and that goes out to you 3 also. we don't need 5 episodes of this.
It won't hurt on the outside.
Let's see what happens. But I've written something shorter this time. Yeah, we are back in Things from the Flood at Mälaröarna, Svartsjölandet. But this is, as Matt said, the half a year later, a bit more actually. at Midsummer. It feels like I'm ticking off some of the big Swedish celebrations. And
Do you
we
just very
are
quickly want to mention on the map? I can't actually show with my mouse cursor on the map where that is exactly, because if people haven't seen it for a while, they might have forgotten.
absolutely. I will. It's. I will take the map out here myself. Give me a
It's kind of
moment.
bottom right of the map ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We are. You guys live in the city of Stenhamra. Svartsjölandet is the big on the right side, the big island, and you live in Stenhamra, and up in north of you, there is these evacuation zones you call the VAC. And I explained all this in the first session of the other one, but I will do a recap. In the 1980s, they had a big particle accelerator at Munsö, and that's the island to the west of the island you live on. And that was driven by a combination of Swedish and foreign governments. And then stuff started to happen, and they, as in the true Swedish 90s style, sold it to private owners. And then even more stuff happened, and then a lot of foreign water was pushed into the tunnels around this particular accelerator and seeped into the ground on the northern parts of these islands, and that's why they now are evacuated. The evacuation zone.
Excuse me.
No worries. The evacuation zone is evacuated. You're not allowed to go in there. There's even more secret areas that are the really red marked ones, like the Bona reactor around there, and gate 3CF. You can see there as well. That's also really restricted. And yeah, there's restricted areas all around this one, also just to the west of you guys.
Are those
It's
are
driven by,
the bits with the red border with the green on the inside? Those are like restricted areas, are they?
yeah, that's a restricted, and the really restricted one are the red areas with just the you know
Oh, like at the
the
reactor in
red
the middle,
stripe.
kind of. So like
Exactly. Yeah, you
the
have
red
the
stripy
up
bits.
exactly. That's
Okay.
at least how I want to play it.
Sure. Yeah.
So
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, the system I can just quickly mention is it's a D6 based system, and you add your attributes and your skills together. That's your dice pool, and you roll that amount of D6, and you want at least 1/6 to succeed. So that's and sometimes I will force you to have more than 1/6 if something harder, or I will give you penalties or bonuses depending on if you help each other and stuff like that. And the big conflicts are gonna be, if we have any, perhaps you're gonna solve this all peacefully, and nothing hard is never gonna happen for you guys. No, that's not gonna happen.
Yep.
So a big conflict that we're gonna have more elaborate conflict rules, but not that much more elaborate. Still kind of easy system.
Yeah.
And rules I like that. So we have our characters. It's Astrid, who comes from a. Do you want to describe Astrid?
Yeah, Astrid is this blonde, lanky teenager from a really rich family um, who doesn't really care much for all the wealth her family amounted. And she instead has more focus on photography, is interested in biology. My cat is a dick in the background. I'm sorry. And and yeah, she has more interest in nature and all that stuff. Sometimes a bit weirdly also in dead things, but that is just part of nature as it is. Um, and yeah, most of the time you see her in well-worn jeans, sneakers, and well, some t-shirts that are a little bit yeah, also look a bit used because she really doesn't care, and she's out in the woods and rambling around and fumbling around there looking for something interesting, and yeah, looks a bit worse for wear, even though she has a quite wealthy background. And yeah, has her glasses and her half long hair. And yeah, she's just the normal teenager as you would imagine her, consisting mostly of arms and legs that seem to be kind of weirdly attached to her body. Uh,
Yeah. I think we'll come back to your situation as when we start play. But now we know Ashrid a bit. Should we go over to Ola?
Yeah. Ola is basically just a. Let me move this out of my way here. I'm sorry. There we go. Ola is a, as it says there, a motorhead as the kid type or the teenager type, and basically is a 17/8, probably might be 18 now. I can't remember what we said with birthdays, but 17 or 18-year-old,
Mhm.
trying to be independent. I have a job working in a local garage, and yeah, I'm in my last year of school, so we're this is coming up to the end of the school year. It's actually the complete end of my schooling, as I look to. I can't remember if we talked about doing an apprenticeship or how it would work at the
Mhm.
garage to basically like become a mechanic. Um, yeah. Anyway, the trouble or the problem that I had was was quite a big topic. If for those of you who watched the last season, um, yeah, I borrowed money from a neo-Nazi basically for some bizarre reason, against all better judgment, and yeah, it kind of led to a lot of complications and kind of awkward moments, um, and even weirdly a bit of a possible little romantic side thing at the end. Um, I don't want to give away too much in case people do want to go back and watch the beginning. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, that's my character. I'm basically just helping, looking after my brother, which is Niels, who we'll be looking at in a second. Because our parents are like, we live with our parents, but they're absent a lot of the time. They're both working full time. We're kind of from a lower middle class family, as I see it. We kind of have our own house. It was inherited from our grandparents, but we don't have, like, our parents struggle to make ends meet, so we don't have a lot of extra cash, but certainly like have our own house. So um, yeah, that's Ola.
Yeah. Cool. And Nils?
Yeah, I am Niels. I'm Ola's younger brother, and people think I'm weird, which I'm not. I'm just dedicated to seeking and finding the truth about all the weird and mysterious stuff that's going on around the WAC. I have my own theories, and I'm um, trying very hard to prove them and investigating everything. I had two partners in the past, but well, things have changed now, and now I'm on my own, lone wolf, so to say,
Mhm.
and still on my big quest to solve the mystery behind the loop disorder that my friend Johan, who lives back in Stockholm, uh, brought with him from a time here in Stenhamra. And yeah, but I'm open to all mysteries, be it secret submarine tunnels, cryptids, rogue robots, or crazy military experiments with sound cannons. And yeah, so
Mhm.
that's Niels.
Yeah.
We
Wow. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
we really need some X-Files like theme music when you're introducing your
Yeah.
character.
How are those
Mhm.
government agents called? Like um Moldy and Mullet and Scolder or something like that.
Yeah, we
Something like that.
How would you call them?
did that.
I
Absolutely.
can't remember. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
mullet in Swedish is actually hockeyfrilla, and that's hockey haircut. For hockey players.
Oh,
Very popular in the 80s in Sweden, not as much in the 90s.
yeah.
Well, that was an odd.
Fallen out of time.
Well, yeah.
Doing his own
Back
thing.
to present day for you guys. It's Midsummer Eve. It's the 20th of June 1998, and we are not doing a reenactment of this. This is our alternative 1998. So people don't have to Google historic changes and stuff. But yeah, it's 1998, and all of you have what do you call it? Gotten yourself have a day off on. Everybody has a day off on Midsummer Eve, and it's a Saturday. Nils and Ola, your parents are actually home, having a celebration just with the neighbors. You guys, for some reason, I don't know what, choose to not be there. You have decided to go to a small celebration up in just a couple of kilometers north of Stenhamra, in a small village called Sånga-Säby, and you can see it on the map. It's just below the border to the back.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, Sånga-Säby, and
Yeah.
I don't
Near
know
M36 for
that.
those who can't see it.
Exactly, near M36 up there. I'm not sure. Your parents have gone back to the everyday life. They didn't really have time to dig into what happened this winter to you guys. They checked that you were okay, and then they tried to be as good parents as they could, but they didn't have the time or energy to take days off and take care of you and psychologists and all that. So that gets me to think a bit. How are you guys coping what happened this winter?
I think Ola is probably just embracing the busyness of end of the school year and having a part-time job, so he doesn't have to think about it. Typical teenage fashion.
Yeah.
Don't deal with the problems, just put them off.
Yeah. Has he tried to look up Magnus, the skinhead that got beat up?
I was thinking about this because you kind of prompted it offline before.
Yeah.
There's definitely curiosity there, but ultimately Magnus was a was neo-Nazi and was giving me gifts, but the gifts were listen to this cassette tape with these really proper nationalist Christmas tunes on it, which is all right. I mean, it's not just that you're hanging around these neo-Nazis, you're spouting all this shit as well. So it's okay, he kind of revealed that he was in love with me, but there's no attraction from my side towards him. But I kind of, at the same time, I'm kind of, there's there's all sorts of conflicting things going on, I guess, because he also really stuck his neck out for me, took a beating for me, which is really surprising, and maybe shows that he feels more strongly about his his feelings for me are stronger than his feelings for his cause, or whatever you want to call it, his misguided bullshit. So
wasn't he attacked by the Nazi leader with a knife?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
he physically stopped them, and then they went after him. Was it with a knife or a bar or something?
He
the
was
leader pulled a knife, I think. So.
yeah, but he
Yeah.
but you guys stopped him from attacking, and then when you guys retreated, the whole gang jumped Magnus and beat him severely.
Mhm.
Okay, but Astrid blasted the leader away with the sound gun, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
yeah, I mean, I kind of again, as I said, there's some curiosity there. I kind of have the feeling that, you know, if we think of the neo-Nazi group as like a gang, he kind of like turned on his gang and they were punishing him for it, so he's probably not in the gang anymore. But at the same time, like, how deep do those ideologies go? Like, I don't know. I just, like, for me, it's kind of like there's a bit of curiosity, but there was never an attraction there from my side to really be that interested in kind of checking up. Yeah, and again, mixed feelings. I feel I'm kind of feel like there's some gratitude and something I owe him kind of because of taking the beating for me, but also like he's a neo-Nazi, so like I don't feel that bad that he got beaten. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all weird. It's
perfectly
all just like last season when the whole stuff was happening with the neo-Nazis. You made me feel weird the whole time. This is kind of continuing. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all in my work as a game master. Yeah, and Nils, you have been trying to get in contact with the strange robot you guys saw out in the
Yeah.
vac,
Yeah.
and you have not really succeeded. You written on our chat offline online during the
Yeah.
break here that you tried to lure him with batteries and stuff, and
Yeah.
nothing really have worked yet. But you've
Yeah.
heard rumors.
But I have a plan now. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better not be
Yeah.
human
Yeah.
sacrifice.
Ah, it's the time of the year. No.
Let's get pagan.
No. Yeah. Actually, Niels would have joined after the investigation last Christmas. Niels would have joined the school newspaper. Cause yeah, the truth he and his friends found out, and we don't really know how much of the whole sound gun thing was covered up because Melker
All of it.
destroyed parts of the
Mhm.
school. So
Yeah.
probably that said it was an earthquake or something like that. Um,
A scheduled
yeah.
demolition.
Yeah, a scheduled, with kids inside. So yeah,
Sorry, just to
Nazis,
confirm,
some Nazis running around.
the whole thing was covered up. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, he joined
Oh,
the
no,
school.
that the skinheads got arrested and stuff. That's true.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not out there.
But the weird shit.
The weird shit was covered up.
Yeah. So, but he is on his own now, since Ola is very busy, and there are some unresolved conflicts with Astrid. Yeah,
So-
and yeah, he's working on his latest case because he's sort of a lone wolf now, because he also burned through some classmates he tried to recruit for his investigations. And the other thing that changed for Niels is that he gets also bullied in school, the same as Melker did, who was the kid that, spoiler alert, tried to stole the sound gun and tried to, well, run amok at school with the sound gun, and we stopped him from doing so. And as far as I know, Melker got sent to a psychiatric hospital and gets sort of therapy. But yeah, Niels tries to stand up. Bless you.
Sorry.
Tries to stand up to his bullies and probably gets a bloody nose more often than not, I think. But he's done ducking away.
I would have seen this for sure. What
Yeah.
and I would have asked you if you wanted me to like help. What would your response have been? You know, like a big brother would do.
Nah, it's all good. It's nothing. Should have seen the other guy. And
Okay.
I hold up my noodle arms while I go to my room.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Because I really think it's a thing for him to stand up for himself. So even if I get beaten up, I don't want my brother to solve this. Maybe that's
And I think it's the same for me. Like if you can do it on your own, that's I kind of know that's better for you in the long run. I'm trying not to put my dad hat on right now. uh, yeah. As long as there's like no broken bones, if it's like a bloody nose, like split lip, that sort of thing, which is not great, but like you're not being left concussed or in hospital or anything like that.
yeah.
There, of course, has been meeting with your parents coming to school and talking, but nothing happens from those. They come to the principal office and the local curator, or call it psychologist and school psychologist, and nothing happens from that because that's just how the world is in that sentence, in that fictional world of we're playing.
Yeah.
Because I kind of like all the things you guys make of these conflicts and angst and stuff. So, well, talking about conflicts, Astrid, you got a piece of paper, a couple of pieces of papers given back, and as I understood it, you gave them back to your father, but in a creative way. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, I would have at one point, like they're sometimes not at home, and I would have gone into his office.
Just to recap a bit, it's the papers that Niels, let's say, borrowed or stole and didn't tell you about. So that's the conflict started like that. And then at the end of the last scenario or mystery, we had a scene about that. So, okay,
exactly.
go on.
Yeah, and at one point she would have been back to the office of her dad, like which is at home, and she's of course allowed to go in there. Like this is not a restricted area or something, because he very often runs away with household items that she has to retrieve from there. So she's quite frequently there, and she would have just crinkled up that paper just a little, would have dusted it, like dragged it through the most dusty corners of her own room, and then would shoved it behind the radiator so that it would have looked like they just by accident slipped from his desk, got wrenched in there, and he just didn't realize that they were there. And I know that there is in spring they always clean out the entire office to keep it prim and proper, and by then they would have been rediscovered. And
would
so
you roll
I
me a
did not.
d6?
Sure. 6.
Absolutely.
That
He
is
hasn't
strong.
talked. He hasn't talked to you about them, but you've seen them up on his table.
Good. That's good. I mean, I figure he wouldn't say something, because then he would have to apologize for blaming my friends, and I think he wouldn't want that.
No. But you haven't told Niels this yet,
No.
right? No. So we have another kind of conflict going, a friction going the other way now. So that's very interesting as well. Yeah, your parents in before this Midsummer has told you have you have gotten a vacation job as well, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
At the vet, which the vet working there is my anchor, and yeah, he offered me a part-time job for the vacation, working at the vet, which is
And
nice.
sadly,
Of
yeah,
course,
it's
I
nice
took
for you.
it.
Yeah, but sadly, that stops you from going with your parents first out to celebrate Midsummer out in the archipelago outside Stockholm with the really nice houses and rich people. So sadly, you're all by yourself this Midsummer, and
So sad.
Yeah, so
I wonder
sad.
why. How
And
convenient.
how come in? And you have also, for some reason, decided to go up and look at celebrations up in Sagas Abbey. It was
Alrighty.
Sångas Abbey, sorry, Sångas Abbey. And there's also one problem more for you since the travels. This is the job. Your parents, in a couple of weeks on their short vacation, are traveling down to the Riviera, the French Riviera, to do some, hanging out with international friends, friends from this winter travels they really wanted to hang out with, and you have a gap of 5 days, and they have, of course, paid for it, but you have to fly down, take yourself from Stenhamra to the airport, take an airplane down to Paris, and then change to an airport down to Marseille, and they will meet you there. But this is the first time you're gonna do international flights by yourself.
Yep.
And that's in a couple of weeks, like let's say 2 weeks time.
Yeah. I'm totally scared. I'm scared shitless, but I really desperately want to do this. Just to prove to myself that I can.
And I think Ola, you have your steady work at the mechanic shop, and nothing has changed there really. So you have your days filled with that as much, or actually kind of a lot. Oscar has said that he needs a couple of weeks off, so you're your own boss a couple of weeks this summer as well. But you have a lot of things to responsible, long work days. But also,
I think I've turned 18 as well, so
yeah,
maybe that coincided with like my 18th birthday. So he was like,
yeah,
congratulations, and yeah.
Yeah,
and also
You're an adult now.
And a dreaded letter landed a couple of weeks ago in the post box at home. You have been called in to muster for your military service. That's in the end of the summer. You need to travel into a mustering office in outside Stockholm and get checked if you're well enough and be to do your military service. And that's something you could think of. In Sweden this time, every man was called in to muster, and women were allowed to volunteer for military service, if I remember correctly. When they are 18.
Okay. Yep.
So and a lot of people managed to get not drafted at all, but some people really wanted it, and perhaps Ola wants to do. It's a really good way to get a lot of driver license and mechanical work if you get placed in the kind of unit you want to be placed in.
I'm probably thinking along the lines of, working in a garage with cars and stuff might get me a sort of non-combat sort of like mechanics engineering sort of role. And I'm also probably looking forward to getting away from the problems I have here with just in case people get out of get out of jail. No, not Niels. More the skinheads. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's the good setup for the start. We're gonna go back to issues all the time, but let me set the mood a bit. It's summer in the Mälaröarna, these islands in this lake inside Stockholm, and it's west of Stockholm, and there is so much life. The vegetation is green, and the flowers are blooming. Some of the early flowers are really blooming. There's smells of lilacs and stuff. You see people filling their pools up. You have barbecuing, a lot of barbecuing around. You can smell the the lighter fluids in every block everywhere, and kids are sunning and bathing. You have men, working in the garden with short shorts on and no shirt, getting really crisp and red in the sun because they are. And this is very Swedish, at least. I don't know how it's in Germany, but in Sweden, that's typical men
Mhm.
are feeling. Oh, it's sunny and I'm warm, and they take all my clothes off, almost, and they go around.
I
And
don't need sunscreen.
no, don't
Yes.
think sunscreen, exactly.
I'm more of the southern type.
Yeah, and the society is slowing down more and more up until Midsummer, and Midsummer is this old traditional holiday that is in the middle of the summer, where the night is the shortest. There are old traditions of young people picking 7 different kinds of flowers and putting beneath their pillow, and jumping over 7 fences to dream about their future love. There is traditions of rolling in the dew-filled grass in the morning after to get a good, healthy next year with no ailments at all. In almost every village, there is at least one place where they raise the maypole. It's a pole with a cross on it and then big rings. And even in some the really traditional up in Dalarna, they don't have the cross. They only have the big pole with rings around it, like a fertility symbol. That every man after a couple of drinks will tell you at all these celebrations. The dance around the maypole. There is selling of sausage and candy and sodas. And then people have a midsummer celebration, eating pickled herring and boiled potatoes and drinking schnapps and beer, and then barbecuing again in the evening, and so on. And this is the big party evening party day in Sweden. And there's always been this joke: if anybody wanted to invade Sweden, they should do it this evening or the morning after, because every Swede will be hungover and tired. And of course, as teenagers, there's some bit of perhaps teenagers trying to sneak in on these traditions, and some are just hanging out. This is a national holiday. Almost no one is working. And for some reason, you guys, I'm guessing Ola and Nils have gone together up to Sånga Säby,
Hmm.
but Astrid has gone up for some reason. Do you want to give me one, or shall we just say that there is a reason we don't need to talk about?
Um, I actually just, I'm by myself, and the reason is just, festivities and barbecue, and I kind of feel like I want some barbecue, honestly. Like that's
Yeah.
nice, and you can't really do it all by yourself.
Mm.
So I'm here to
Uh,
eat. I'm a
yeah,
teenager. I'm here to eat.
yeah. Perhaps one of your semi-new friends have invited you. Martina Holm, one of the cool clique, that's kind of noticed you after your trip with Sebastian
The
to
android.
the Alps. The android, yeah. She has perhaps mentioned that you're welcome. They're gonna have a barbecue by the beach and Sånga Säby.
Yeah, I mean, why
What I
not?
I feel like
Yeah.
I don't want it to be too awkward between all of us. I've probably also
Yeah.
gotten in touch and mentioned that we were
Yeah.
going to go, and
Of
asked if
course.
you wanted to come with us. And maybe you turned us down at first because you didn't know what your plans were. Maybe that's why you're not with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got invited earlier by the other guys, and it's like I feel a bit guilty and at the same and awkward, and it's like I don't really know what to do. Like all the time, um, Astrid still would have said hi and stuff like that. Like would just have been a little bit of tension and awkwardness there, and just a weird thing that is not easy to get over.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Ola, you would have seen Niels that Niels tried to go by his bike after he rummaged in the garage for a long time, and has a big old car battery that he found in our grandparents' garage that he put on the back of his bike, and you see him pulling it down the driveway, and it doesn't look very promising. The back tire is really flat already, and but you also heard is that Niels was speaking strange stuff, and when you popped into his room, you saw him on his bed with a blanket over his head. Um, his feet scrambled a bit of newspaper while he spoke something into his tape recorder that he read from a piece of paper, and he did it very very often and very very much because it did not sound like anything that you could comprehend.
Oh, I almost feel bad for Ola. He has a babysitting job.
I probably like just stop and like look quizzically, like, what is he doing under there? How old is he again? And then I'd be like, oh, okay. When I hear the talking to like the gibberish basically, and then I'm like, I kind of
Yeah, and it's
smile and
also muffled.
yeah.
It's also muffled because he has a pencil between his teeth.
Yeah, I'll just smile to myself and like leave you to it. I think, yeah.
Yeah, well, he scrambles and then, "Oh, for fuck's sake, Ola, what's up?" And he rips the blanket off from his head, and yeah, you see him like with a piece of paper, his tape recorder, and a pencil between his teeth, and while his feet are still scrambling some newspaper paper to make extra noise and distortion.
uh, I just wanted to say, I'm gonna be going up to the place. I can't remember the name.
Sånga Sabby.
Sonia Sabi. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Um,
You can just say Sabby. That's good enough.
up to Sabi later, and you wanted to see if you wanted to come with me. I'm taking Malcolm.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I wanted to go there as well. I'll need like an hour or maybe two.
Okay. 1
Yeah,
hour. 1 hour.
maybe two.
If you want to lift, it's gonna. I'll wait an hour.
Okay. Yeah. He is down in an hour, but he did not shower, and just put over his grandfather's old trench coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mhm.
And yeah, it's this giant car battery that he's uh, carrying on Malcolm, and you see he pats the inner side of his trench coat, like the inner pocket.
Like
Um,
checking something.
and it makes, yeah, and it makes some noise like scrambling tinfoil and something like that,
Oh no.
and plastic.
All right.
Mhm. Absolutely. I'm gonna do a jump up to the celebrations. It starts around 1 o'clock, and it starts with all the small kids and some of the more playful adults are dancing around the maypole. We're down by an open area down by the waterfront. You can see the sparkling water outside. There's a warm sun and a warm breeze coming, and you see the sparkling water. Out in the water, you can see couple of boats where people are celebrating. There's a motorboat and a sailboat, and they're putting up anchor here and just have the view into the area where people are celebrating, and they are celebrating themselves. And there is this Joel Åberg, the local musician. He's also the game leader here. and he has a microphone, and he sings along with these midsummer songs, små grodorna, and all the kids are jumping around and playing frogs, and they are doing a lot of things. You can see some of the adults are standing around. They have blankets out, eating strawberries, drinking beer, and you can see some of the some of people are starting up barbecues already, and this is a proper Swedish midsummer, a very small town, small town or village. And there are lots of people milling around. People are dressed a bit better, often lighter clothes, white and looking good. And the celebration goes on. Down by the beach, there is a lot of youngsters. Some are bathing, some are not. And after a while, I think you guys notice each other from a distance. Do anybody take contact, or you take holding a distance, or preferably you're gonna talk sooner or later? But yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So, Ola, how long have you been planning to stay here?
Oh, look, it's Astrid over there, and I'll wave, ignoring
yeah.
you.
I wave too.
Hello,
Because,
sir. How's it going?
I still got things to do. If I can leave you here and come back later on, would you still be here?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go home without you, Niels. But aren't you gonna?
Okay, that's
It's midsummer. Are you gonna have something to eat?
exactly.
Enjoy like some dancing or something?
Oh, I got something to eat, and I put out some crackers I took from home in my trench coat pocket. Well,
All right.
I'll be back. I'll be back in no
Okay.
time.
Okay.
To
I
get
won't leave without
something.
you. Be back before dark. Oh wait, it's Sweden, northern Sweden. It's not gonna get dark.
Dark is gonna be,
Coming.
11:30.
Oh, it
Yeah.
will get dark then. Okay.
Yeah.
No, not that late then. Uh, be back before. Be back. Like, don't be too long. Just don't be too long.
Okay, I'll do my best. And I try to head. Well, I want to give opportunity for us all to meet up, but Niels would try to head back to the car and get this car battery and carrying it to the back because it's close to the back, right?
Yeah. It's a couple of
Yeah.
like kilometer from the border here.
Yeah.
But
It's gonna take hour, but yeah.
Yeah, you guys actually, by happenstance, meet up.
Yeah.
Down by the shoreline, and there's awkward silence. But who is breaking the silence first?
Well, is Carmen with her friends?
Oh yeah, are you walked away from them? They are being kind of
Yeah, probably. Like it's not like we're not close friends or anything. Like after these the formal events, like it's okay. I'm not getting ignored or anything, and they're friendly enough. It's like the same thing as they had with Ola in the first adventure, actually. So we're not like tight knit or anything. So they are there starting their barbecue, hanging out, and I'm kind of in the proximity, but I have taken my shoes off, and I'm kind of putting my feet in the water, and I'm currently sipping on a soda, waving to you guys, and yeah, just see what happens because they just arrive, and then I see Niels scurry off with a car battery.
No, he's not scurrying
And
off. He's waddling.
Okay,
It's
so I'm kind
heaviest.
of raising an inquisitive eyebrow at you guys.
Yeah.
I'll probably walk over to you while Niels is doing his thing.
Yeah.
Hey.
At any time you can catch up to Niels because he won't be very fast. So.
So it's Ola and Astrid standing by. The other
Oh.
cars, you're
We
not as interesting anymore.
you cut off then. Just heard
Oh
cars.
yeah. The cool kids are waving to you, but since they have started getting their own cars, you are not that interesting
Ah, yeah,
anymore.
yeah, yep, yep,
Mm.
yeah. I kind of wave to them half-heartedly as I'm kind of walking up to Astrid.
The scene is yours.
Hey, it's been a while.
Hey, yeah, it is. How are you doing?
I'm just keeping busy, you know, school and the garage. Thinking about mustering in a couple of months.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, you know, got to do my duty.
Are you really thinking about your duty, or is it more of an opportunity to get away?
Well, you know me, Astrid. Yeah. I might learn how to, you know, take care of myself a bit better in case, you know, some unsavory types want to take advantage of me. It's always worth, you know, thinking about that, I guess. And yeah, I
You
could,
think they would do that?
I don't know, but I mean, I was pretty scared at, you know, at the last Christmas when all that shit
Yeah,
happened.
yeah,
Well,
honestly,
when
me
all that
too.
shit didn't happen, I should say. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's a minute there I kind of don't know. I kind of thought things were gonna not go so well.
Yeah,
And yeah, I mean, I kind of felt a bit powerless. So, you know, joining the the army and learning how to maybe fight for myself a bit couldn't be too bad. I mean, we're not going to go to war. There's no wars happening right now. So don't have to worry about that.
mm, yeah.
But yeah,
I
thinking
mean,
about it.
yeah, I get feeling powerless and scared. Honestly, yes.
What about you? You gonna volunteer?
I
I'm
don't
just
know. I
joking.
kind of
I'm just joking.
no, no, really not. I don't. I think it's not a stupid idea that you're having there. So, but I still have like next year. I'm going to turn 17 this October, and after that, still 1 year up. So I don't know yet, honestly.
I thought we were in the same year for some
Your
reason.
parents would hate it.
Oh yes, of
Oh,
course
that's
they would.
well, that's a good incentive. That's a good incentive.
Yeah.
It was for me anyway, as a kid, as a teenager. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
I don't kind of I see you more as well, you've got your thing at the vets, right? At the vet, and
Hmm. Yeah.
there was that, you know, possible work coming your way from the city. You know, maybe doing a bit with photography. I mean, you got a lot of options open to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
kind of
There's a
like,
lot. So
yeah. And
I
of
kind of
course,
feel drawn to that.
drawn to which one?
To well, actually, I would love to do both, like the photography stuff and working in the biology field in some way. I haven't figured out how to properly combine the two, but I would actually like that. I think, like especially traveling around. After Christmas, I've been to the Alps with my family, and I managed to get some pretty good shots um, that people actually appreciated on got framed, like
Oh wow.
the
Yeah.
other families. And
You didn't tell me
I
about that.
think that was, yeah, that was pretty cool for getting a bit acknowledgement for that. And I feel like also my parents managed to not look down upon it so much as they normally do.
Cool. Well, you're a great photographer, so it's cool that, you know, you're getting some recognition. You know, I mean,
Oh,
wildlife
excellent.
photography, you could work for, I don't know, National Geographic or something, right?
Yeah,
It's the,
yeah,
you can dream.
I thought so. Maybe, maybe.
Sure, your parents probably have
I'll
some
be the one
connections
that.
in the publishing world, maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah, but I think that would be more from the other side. So I'm not sure if I want to work for that. So
Oh yeah.
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 How's Niels doing?
Up in the forest path, just a couple of 100 meters, not even a couple of 100 meters north of you,
Yeah.
Niels is carrying the heavy car battery, and
Yeah.
you stumbling around the corner, and a young couple, like a couple of years older than you, get scared out of the bushes, and what the fuck. And you
Get a room.
we had and you see the water in it. It's an opening between the trees. You see the water down, you see the ships outside. You put that battery down, you're sweaty. And
Like a
you
waterfall. Yeah.
Yeah, do you still have your big trench coat on because it's cool?
No, no,
No,
no. I
no,
after
no.
well, now that I'm completely drenched, I will pull out the coat, and since it is too long to knot it up around my hip, I will have to just wrap it around my neck, which doesn't make things much better, but at least I got a t-shirt and
Yeah,
shorts
sure.
underneath.
Oh yeah, so you have
And
trench coat and shorts on. That's not a good look.
yeah, okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
but probably
absolutely.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
absolutely.
it's my it's
Mm,
my the
mm,
trench coat is open though, so
mm.
I think
I was
as
not
you're taking your
super
trench coat
shocked by
off and like trying to figure stuff out, we probably notice you.
yeah yeah.
Yeah, but
I I
before that, yeah,
I think I would wrap the car battery in the trench coat so it doesn't get
mm,
any of the salty sea air and
mm.
corrodes.
Just salty
So
sweat.
you're standing there, wrapping that in, and then uh, the guy comes out. The girl has run off, but the guy comes out, and it's a local guy called Konrad, uh,
Mhm.
and uh, and you don't really know him, but you know his name because it's a small area. But and he looks at you, and then looks past you and points, and the same things happen down by the beach where after standing still with your feet in the water. And I think it's Ola who sees this first. One of the boats out in the water, like 50, 70 meters out, suddenly gets pulled. And one person standing on there, been drinking, falls off, and people are screaming. And it pulls with the stern first, the back part, the stern of the boat
Mhm.
pulls over in the water quite hurriedly by the anchor chain,
Which
and it
direction? Like towards the shore?
northwards,
Away from
no,
shore.
northwards, just away. Oh, yeah, parallel to shore,
Okay.
and 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 you see, and people are pointing and screaming, and hey, what's happening? Not very far from Astrid and Ola, Gustav Forslund, the local fisherman, looks at. Oh no, there's something caught on the anchor chain. Well, that's not good. Something heavy is pulling them. No, no, they're going straight toward Augustuson's rock. You know that like 50 years ago, and you hear a crack, and the chain has broken on the boat. And Niels, you see this also out,
Mhm.
and the chain has broken, and they go bobbing up towards up to, and they're not sunk, but a bit upwards again. And people are jostling about, and they're dropping stuff, and another person falls over this small motorboats.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, and then it gets quiet. Everybody's looking,
Those damn submarines.
What the hell?
and then you hear a heavy thud, and just a couple of 70 meters off of this this boat, you see a big grace thing come pushing out of the water and being tilted on the side. And you hear the fisherman saying, "Oh yeah, that's the rock. That's the rock." And you see this, and you don't know what it has to be, a submarine or something. A circular nose of something sticking out of the water, and you see some windows on it. And yeah, do you guys do anything?
But the thing did
What
it
more? I
emerge?
have my
Yeah, it submerged from the water partially.
Ro-
It hit a rock on. It
It's
hit
yeah,
a submerged rock, and it's
exactly, yeah. It's gonna ground.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's happened. The submarine emerged right now, or was it always there? It's the
It's
rock.
merged right now, just in front of you. You see the
Okay.
water swelling
You were
out.
joking about a submarine, and it actually looks like it was.
I didn't joke. I know what it is. It's like, I knew it. Shit. I look to my battery and look to the guy and look to the submarine and
And he goes,
Niels
"Oh,
Niels
shit."
needs to think about what kind of a battery they have on a submarine, right? You get a nuclear reactor.
no. Oh wow. That's actually not a bad idea.
You can't get it off of
I
a
mean,
submarine.
but yeah,
But some
I try with
depleted
the car battery
uranium. Why?
first.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know
Okay.
if the robots eat
Let-
nuclear
Let's do
batteries.
like this. Let's have a short break to go to the toilet
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
stuff, and we'll
Yeah.
pick up afterwards. You've just seen this submarine go up, and we usually have a break at past. I think this could be a good time, right?
all right.
Sounds great.
Just
yeah.
a quick question.
Okay.
How many people are like on shore at this particular spot that have seen it? Like 100 or
You
less?
guessing? Yeah, 50 or 100 or
Oh, right, okay.
120. A lot of people.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
You see, just because I've prepped this, you see a big kind of burly guy with a pink button, PK shirt or shirt with a colored shirt, goes, "Oh no, gather the men!" And it's Ulf Wahlberg, the local home defense guy, home guard member. And I
Ulf
think that's
Wahlberg.
where we cut for a short
Yeah.
break. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Get you in about
Right.
10 minutes, I guess. Like same as always.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
10
that's
minutes.
perfect.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Get you then.
See you in
Okay.
a jiffy.
Yeah.
See
Bye.
you.
And we're back.
Ah, wonderful.
Yay!
Alrighty.
So yeah, you've just seen this. Yeah, you have to call it submarine, but it doesn't really look like a submarine. It only doesn't have a tower like a submarine in your mind should look, but it has just plowed up on this rock, a submerged rock and ground, and you see there's some windows on the side of it,
Windows, huh?
and people are yeah, people are shouting and pointing, and
Well,
Mm.
I'm standing directly at the
Like,
shoreline, so I will pull out the
Yeah.
camera and I will take pictures.
yeah.
like windows, like portholes, or
Portholes, yeah,
We-
round or oval windows. You see
yeah.
activity inside if you look close. You can all roll do a roll for I would guess that should be a investigate perhaps.
Oh,
Hey!
yes.
Woohoo!
I just
Yeah,
leveled up
let's say
my character
investigate.
and put a point in that.
Yeah,
That's
go.
5. Need some
That's
dice.
one success for me.
One success. Yeah.
That is 0 successes for Astrid because I burned
Ah,
my
yeah.
6 for the first time.
You're looking in the camera. You're not looking at the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
You're
trying to take
you're
pictures.
getting the good composition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, let me sort some dice out quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna take exhausted, and I want to reroll because it's quite.
Yeah.
It's logical that Niels would be exhausted right now.
Yeah.
But I didn't get any second success.
All right. It
That's
feels like we
fine.
need to
Yeah, so-
pass this. So I'm gonna take
Oh, Astrid didn't. Yeah, no. So yeah, it has to be you. Mhm.
yeah.
You're gonna take.
I'll take scared because
Oh, yeah.
I'm a mechanic kind of, so it's like I might have like looked at magazines that had different types of like machines and stuff in it. We've probably talked about submarines at some point in like physics class or something.
Mm.
And be like, that does not look like a submarine.
Mm.
And I got 2 sixes with the push.
You notice that there's activity inside of these oval portholes. You can see through them, but you can also see there is some kind of propulsion, almost like tracks on the side.
Like tracks like a
So you
tank.
like a tank, yeah. So it's actually more like a car, but underwater car. You feel like.
Or like an
And you
underwater
see
tank.
it's been scratched up, and you can also see there's almost a small anchor lodged in one of the tracks.
Yeah. Hey, Astrid, zoom in on the port on one of those portholes there and take some pictures. Can you zoom? Do you have a zoom lens?
Doing it.
All right.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna kind of like try and walk towards like along the shoreline. You said it was going off to the north, so I'm gonna kind of like walk towards that direction. I assume there's a kind of a crowd kind of heading that way anyway.
Yeah, people are around, and you can hear now Ulf Wahlberg saying, "Gather the men, May-Britt," and that's his wife. Go get my rifle. You need the keys, and he, fumbles out of his shorts, gave her the keys to the weapon locker, and yes, I am in control. I am in control. And he's red faced and drunk, and starting. Yeah, it is nothing to see here. We have to investigate, and getting flustered, and
Nothing to
everybody's
see
doing.
You hear a low mumble with the camera, like nothing to see my ass.
Maybe we shouldn't be joking so much about being invaded on this day. Maybe somebody heard.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm
no.
kind of taking out the telescope lens and focusing on one of those portholes and see. I'm trying to see what's going on in there after Ola pointed it out.
You can roll an investigate 2 again, but add 2 for your camera.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
nicey. That is 3 successes.
Ooh. You get some really good pictures. You can see the anchor. You can see the markings. You see part of a flag. It's white, blue, and red. This is a Russian vessel
Oh,
of
boy.
some sort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has anyone else seen it or shouted anything?
Not yet.
I'm
No.
telling you guys like while I see it, or at least I don't know if Niels already got back.
Oh,
Niels tried to hide the car battery in the undergrowth before heading back to you guys.
yeah. I think Ola was walking northwards and you're running southwards then, so you guys meet up. And after you see them joining up like 40 meters from you.
Okay.
But this seems not to be noticed yet.
I'm kind of waving you guys over, or well, as I, see you standing there, I'm kind of strolling over and be like, hey, I saw a Russian flag on that.
What?
Well, shit. Then they must have taken the tunnels from Stockholm. Did the Russians invade Stockholm now? Come on! You didn't know? You didn't know they have secret tunnels from Stockholm here to the lakes? Because they probably built the submarines here? The Sweden, we I mean, not the Russians, we. And probably the Russia is pissed right now because
Why do they need a tunnel? Niels, there's
because
the water.
the submarines probably get built here or were getting built here in the WAC, and they use the tunnels to get to the Baltic Sea. Because it's safe, it's a sea in the middle of the country. You can safely build your submarines there, and then you take the tunnel to the sea, and you can swim around.
But they can get to the Baltic just using the normal. I guess maybe through Stockholm it's a bit shallow.
It's quite shallow in Stockholm, and there's also sluices. So a big submarine will be noticed, but perhaps not a small one when you think about
it. Perhaps, and also it doesn't look like a submarine. Look, there's like tracks on it, like a tank, treads.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably it's
some sort of like
border, just
amphibian.
Maybe. Yeah, they can do both. Like they can drive on land and swim underwater for maybe a short time.
There's those like amphibious vehicles that can.
Oh my god! It's a Russian! It's a Russian! My Brit, hurry up with the guns!
Holy shit!
Okay.
Yeah.
I take
the cat's out of the bag.
And a pen.
The cat's out of the bag. Yeah.
And I say.
I will give Astrid something else. Now you're still taking pictures, I'm guessing, while you're talking. And you see a hatch is opening on the top. And a guy in a navy blue uniform is coming up and looking around a bit. And he sees all you guys and says...
The mob.
It's too far to hear. Yeah. Oh, it's a navy blue uniform and puts a hat on. And so it looks official. But you also notice, you have 3 successes. I will give you this. You notice that a small hatch. No, you don't notice that. You just a couple of meters away in front of this, you see some movement in the water. You see a flipper, and then a flipper more, and then a plumps. A swimmer is leaving the submarine or whatever it is.
Ooh, can I catch that on picture? Do I manage to drag that? I mean, I saw it. That's fine, but
let's say a move. Absolutely, reflexes.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that's 5. Is it still +2 for my camera?
Absolutely.
Or is it...
If you're using the camera, absolutely.
Okay, so it's 7 dice.
Mm.
That is 1 success.
I will have to. If you want a sharp picture of this, you need 2 successes.
Go on, push it.
I want to. I'm.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, you've got pictures of the submarine
Mm.
and theoretically of it being
I got
Russian as
pictures
well.
of the submarine. I feel like it's all right if I get pictures of the probably important Russian guy. I feel like a shark picture is. I don't really care for it to be really that important. It's like I try, but I feel like I've seen it, and that's probably enough. So I won't push it.
Absolutely.
I won't push it.
Okay. Yep.
I've done wedding
okay.
photography, and there's so many points where you're looking through the viewfinder, and it's like, oh shit, I just missed that. I imagine that's what it'd be like.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
So back to you guys.
I've headed to Ulf, got my tape recorder out and said, "Excuse me, Niels Lagerquist from the Stenhamra Skolds paper. Can I get you for a comment? Are we invaded by the Russians?"
It's the journalist. You're not a journalist. You're just a kid.
I am working for the school's newspaper of the Stenhamra school, sir.
Oh. Roll
Everything you say will be recorded.
Empathize to get him to say something he shouldn't.
Okay, I get plus 1 for the tape recorder.
Absolutely, +2. Plus one. Sorry, +1.
Yeah, but I get -1 because I'm exhausted already. So it's just 7 dice. So let's see. That's 1 success at least.
He starts off me as a representative, and he buttons up his, has a big hairy chest and buttons up his shirt. He doesn't know pictures, but he's getting nervous. As a representative of the Home Guard and the Swedish military here, says this area is quarantined and should be restricted. And oh fuck.
Okay, I don't know if I can put the last thing in the school's newspaper because they are very strict about language. But yeah, are we at 1 now?
Get away from here! Is that a camera? No! And he runs past you.
This is a war zone now, mister. How do you think the government will react if they learn that Russian submarines came through the secret tunnels from Stockholm?
He's ignoring you. Now he's getting smart.
I'm pestering him. I'm walking after him and asking annoying questions.
And he goes over to Gustav Forslund, the fisherman. Do you have your boat here? I need to go out there. I need to talk to him, and we need to stop them from doing anything more. They might have weapons on board, and he goes, yeah, absolutely. Takes a small cigarette out of his mouth, and I can get you out there. Come on. It's not a naval emergency. It's not going anywhere. That rock has been there for ages. They should have known about that.
What's with this guy?
Yeah, the fisherman, goes up in his boat and they go sailing outwards. But do you guys want to do anything beforehand?
So, don't you think you should call someone from the government or something someone like that? Don't you think they should?
He's ignoring. He's actively ignoring you, and he's standing in the boat in the front and pointing. You there, over to the boat. Stay there. Don't sail away. And you see the fisherman go, oh no, he's not going to sail away.
Can I track this diver? Can I see if he kind of emerges at some point else, or can I figure out the direction that he possibly went?
Yes, but then I'm gonna steer you a bit. Roll and investigate.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that is 6 dice. I'm still using. I would use my camera for that to see more clearly on the water and try to catch him.
Yeah, you're using the camera.
If that is okay. All right. So that's 8 dice. Where have you gone? Ah. Ooh, oh, holy fuck.
Oh.
4 successes.
4 successes. You're wandering up the beach, taking pictures. You see now 2 heads are sticking up out the water, orientating and going down again, and they're swimming northwards.
I'm kind of, trying to wave to you guys, being like, hey, hey,
Mm.
hey, get over here, get over here.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna follow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So you're
follow.
walking up, and you're getting up in the forest, walking northwards, and you're walking they're swimming quite quickly, but not as quickly as you can run on land. But it's hard to get to follow them. But you're following them. I'm guessing it's first Astrid, and then Ola, and last Nils.
Neil, there are probably there are people here with bikes, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bike. I'm borrowing it. I'll borrow it. Nobody will watch out for their bike
Yeah.
when there is a submarine
You,
ashore.
you, you,
So
you see a guy sitting on the beach, looking
Yeah.
at his wine bottle, looking out at the submarine, looking at his wine bottle, and there's a bike standing just a couple of meters behind him. But you need to
Yeah.
roll a sneak.
With the car battery.
No, the car battery is
No, the
left in
car
the
battery
forest.
is hidden. Is hidden in the
Yeah.
forest.
It's
Okay.
wrapped in a very inconspicuous, non-conspicuous trench coat.
Yeah. of
When I
course.
see what Niels is trying, can I actually go and try and like help by distracting the guy?
Absolutely. You have 1 day extra. How do you distract the guy, Ola?
I'm gonna stand in front of him slightly, like to the side in front of him, and kind of
Yeah.
look at the submarine, and then look back at him and say,
Mm.
Do you see that? Is that a submarine? They said it
Is
was
that for
Russian.
real? It looks down at the wine bottle.
They said it was Russian.
No Russians in here. No. The Russians are gone. They're our friends now. I do business with Russia. They are super interested in what happens here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I want to climb on the bike, and I fall halfway down, and I kick down his wine bottle.
Hey, that's my bike. Hey, stop.
Sorry, you get it back. It's just for the Sten Hamra school paper.
No.
Oh.
And we lost.
There are divers.
What?
Yeah.
No. That's hey, stop. He's stealing my bike. Are you still trying to get away?
No. I jump down and try to hurry after Astrid.
And Olahai looks over at you. This is a strange midsummer.
Yeah. Tell me about it. And then I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah. and you walk away. And quite quickly in the forest, Nils, you realize it was actually good that you didn't get biked. It's not really bikeable areas you're walking now. It's small paths and stuff, but you're walking northwards. And with 4 successes, Astrid, you once in a while you see a head or 2 heads, or actually 3 heads coming up and going down again. They're sticking up like they're swimming under the water for quite a long time and coming up and orientating themselves and going down again and swimming onwards. And you're walking, and after like not very long time, you are standing by a fence. Evacuation zone, do not enter. The fence is going to the shoreline, but not out in the water. There is some slippery stones going out around it. So it could easily be just stepping around it if you want to. But then you go into the vac.
Are those divers still swimming and are
Yes.
kind of making their way into the vat?
Yeah, you guess so. At least in that direction.
We've been in the vac
Yeah,
before,
I would
I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of checking in on you guys, being like, well, the fence didn't stop us before, doesn't stop us now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, let's climb over the fence.
I have a feeling. I have a
Don't want
feeling
to be in
Niels
the
was
water
gonna
with
be
those
here anyway.
spiders. Yeah. Well, I could have brought the car battery with me, but it is how it is. And time is a precious resource right now. And I try to climb the fence.
You can actually, if you step out in the water on a slippery stone, you can just walk past it, but you perhaps don't want to.
No, I don't want to walk on slippery stones in case I fall in the water and my tape recorder gets wet. So
Oh,
yeah, the exhausted Niels is very
Yeah,
awkwardly trying to
climbing the
fence.
fence would be a move, and I want 2 successes doing it with grace. Walking around it is going to be 1 success.
So we
Yeah,
all have to roll.
I can't climb it with grace because I would only have
Mm.
1 die because I'm exhausted.
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah,
could get
so
help.
I would
I'll help
I don't
you.
know if
I'll help
someone
you
wants
up.
to try
I
to
mean,
help
if I'll
me.
be
Yeah.
like, I'll kind of maybe try and say something like, you need, like, come on, just go around, and then when you say like my tape
Hey,
recorder, okay,
on.
like, go on.
I go, no, wait. I go around first, and you just hand me the tape recorder when I'm on the other side so it doesn't get lost, and then you can't climb after me. I'm nimble, and this way we can protect the tape recorder.
And I'll help you, and you help me
Yeah,
get across the slip. Look, I'll help you across. Don't climb
I'm
it. You're gonna.
hesitating for a moment because Niels and Astrid didn't really talk to each other aside from, "Hey, what's up?" and hi, and awkwardly waving each other. And now I have to trust her with my tape recorder, where I
When I
have
see
this.
this, when I clock this, I kind of just I take my camera off, shove it into your chest, and be like, "Hold this for me. I will take it as soon as I'm on the other side, and I take your
Okay.
tape recorder. Is that okay?"
Okay.
I
Okay.
have something that I don't want to get wet.
Yeah, I press it to my chest, like, yeah, okay, this is important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I kind of I step around the stones. I'm
Yeah.
the lanky, nimble one, so I
Mm.
figure that's okay. And
The
also, I'm
risk
also
here is you getting wet feet. That's the big risk.
yeah, I'm totally fine with getting wet feet. And then I just
Well-
when I'm on the other side, I pull out my hands and just one after the other get our equipment to safety, and then.
But you could also, if you
extend a hand.
roll a move and get 1 success, you're over dry feeted as well. So
All right, here. Let me look. A move. Okay, that's 5 die. Let's see. Yeah, there is 1 success.
you're over quick and easy. Dry
Yeah. Yeah, and I will, take the equipment
feet.
and
Who's next? Oh, everything froze a bit here.
yeah. I'll of course extend a hand to all the others and try to help them over.
I think we're all
you
helping
can
each
get
other
those
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2
To help die.
2 dicks, 2 dice. Nice. Who knows?
Like
Maybe
for-
I get 1 success. 2 successes even.
successes.
Well, I
Niels
didn't get any
just
successes.
Somersaulting over there. Oh no.
Oh no.
Can I take one of my successes to help Ola?
Yes, but you have to describe how you do it.
I the last post of the fence. Astrid gives me your hand. I grab the last post of the fence. I let go of Astrid's hand, and when I see that Ola slips on one of the slippery stones, I just reach out for him with like the predator handshake and say, "I got you, bro."
Yeah.
And pull my big brother, who's with my awkwardly sweaty hand, of course, pull him over to me.
Yeah. And that stabilizes you, Ola, so you get around with no problems. It's not the big.
It's not my feet that got wet.
No.
It's my palms.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Palms, exactly.
I didn't
Yeah.
pee. Okay.
Yeah. So you get around now, and but this has gotten the swimmers a bit of a head start. There,
All right.
and but you're following them onwards, and you could do a investigation, all of you each, because now everybody's on the
Yes.
case.
Okay. Like while we are walking,
Yep.
can I use my research ledger? Like while we're walking the path, I just put the stuff out. If I got
Yes, you can.
anything that is in this general direction that could be interesting for
But yeah, exactly. I will give you other kind of information then.
yeah, anything Cold War related or something like that. So that would be 9 dice. I hope I get more
Oh my
than one
God.
success.
I got one
Well,
success.
change.
I also got one.
I got a lot of 5s, but I got also 3 6s. Wow.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. That's not bad. 3 6s, 1 success, and 1 success. Ola and Astrid, you're noticing they're going parallel with the sure,
Sure. Mhm.
upwards. Yeah, and they are that's you can follow them. You have check on them. They're swimming now. They are good swimmers. They're swimming far away now in a good speed. So you realize these are probably the best swimmers in their class, or perhaps professionals. And 3 successes in the research letter. You see, Niels is going with old sketches and old maps. He folding out from his notebook and looking up. And you have a couple of destinations they could be going up in the VAC with old places.
Yeah.
And you are guessing they are. Oh yeah, they're not going to shore this close to the border, because there's a lot of the deep. It's a kind of deep shoreline here, and a lot of rocks. They probably want to go further north.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is from your book, and you look up a bit, and then.
Do I know what facilities lie up further north?
Yeah, there's a lot of villages and houses and stuff like that. I actually need to go into the handouts and look at the map again. And it goes northwest. So it's if you go like a couple of kilometers northward, you go to Sätuna, and there you have a small village. But the most interesting parts are on the other island, Munsjö. Munsö, sorry, in Swedish. Yeah. There you have the reactor and the gates and the cooling towers and stuff like that. But they seem not to go towards that. You're walking in a big forest, and this forest is going to be a couple of kilometers more, perhaps even 4 or 5.
Do you know what those like red squiggly lines in the water are around the evac zone? Is it like a fence or something, or some sort of like because it seems to line up with the evac zone.
Yeah, I think that's a border extra for even tighter border of the zone. Yeah. No, yeah, that's the evac zone. Yeah, sorry, that's the evac zone, and then you have a forbidden areas on Munsö as well.
Yeah.
So that's the border of the evac zone.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So they swimming the.
Oh, that okay. Sorry. No, that is a deeper restricted area. That's even more restricted.
Okay.
That's how, at least how.
Which is what we're now inside, right? We're kind of in the green bit.
No, you are walking through from Sånga Säby, that is just below M36. You are walking in the big forest.
So we haven't got to Sätuna yet.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's how I'm gonna play it because I planned
Okay,
for this.
so we're not.
Yeah.
So there was a fence saying the evac zone, but we're not there yet.
So, yeah, you are in the the outer perimeters. There is an inner evac zone
Okay,
as well.
gotcha. Yeah. Okay,
That might not how be the artist had planned for it, but that's how it is
no
now.
problem. Yep. Yep.
That's fine.
Okay, so they are just swimming along the Lenktarmen, the Lenkraumen.
Mhm. The moment
But
I
I have
just
no.
jumped out of.
Sorry.
Yeah. Långtarmen. Yes. And
Långtarmen.
just to translate, långtarmen is the long intestine.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Righty.
okay.
Yeah.
Um. All right, but I do not have a concrete suspicion where they're heading. What's of
No,
interest?
it's
in this
too
one.
much things happening in here, and
Okay.
you don't know all of them either, so you don't know.
Okay. Okay.
But you've
Oh.
been walking like for almost an hour when you're reaching the end of the forest, and now you have lost a bit of their scent, or don't have eyes on them anymore. But you know they will swim northwards. What do you do?
Oh, I mean, we want to
Uh,
keep going
head.
northwards. I think, right?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still the plan.
We are already deep in the butt. So.
Yeah. So, are you following the shore northwards, trying to check the water and the land at the same time?
Yeah.
Then I think I'm
think
going to be
so.
a naughty GM and ask you for investigate more.
Can I take my research ledger?
No.
I would love to use my camera again for
Yeah.
this to kind of, I'm not taking pictures. I'm trying to just look
Just
through
as
the
a-
lens and see if I can get to them again.
Absolutely, you can do that. That's okay. It's visible thing, so
Yeah.
No success.
no success.
Great.
Also, no success.
Three
Ooh,
successes.
3 successes. It
Ooh,
is
wow.
it is Astrid who you've been walking a bit, and you're getting the adventure feeling is your adrenaline is going down. Now you're just walking on a beach. It's forest and shrubberies and rocks, and you need to go up and down and up and down. And it's Astrid who noticed first because you guys have walked past it. I'm guessing Nils is very actively walking and wanted to get to somewhere. But Astrid, you notice you're going down and to just check your camera and stuff, and you notice footprints where you're standing, going up towards the inlands, and you see with 3 successes you see beneath an old rotted boat you see a flipper sticking out, and the
All right.
footprints are going towards this upside down turned old rowboat, and you see the tip of a flipper sticking out.
Okay.
Okay, let's.
Um,
So,
looks like they kind of left their stuff there and walked up here.
okay. Then
Or did I?
let's-
I kind of want to go down and see if this is correct. Like I want to see if they left their
So
equipment
you're
there.
you're
And
just
then
by the beach.
probably
You're
down.
just
Okay.
by the beach, and you
Yeah.
see footsteps going up towards this upside down turned boat, and from underneath the boat you see the tip of a flipper sticking out.
Oh, could be still there, right?
No, I mean there's footprints, so it's probably they've tried to stash it. I imagine they're trying to stash it under the.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
But
But now
I kinda
when
want-
Nils said it, you're not sure. Did it move?
Mhm.
Did the footprints look like flippers or not?
No.
No, normal footprints.
Or
I
you,
mean,
you see one flipper. A pair of flippers you see on the beach in the sand.
okay, but the footprints are going up to the woodland, and
No,
and,
to
like
the
they
the
are
upside down boat. And under the boat you see
like
the tip of a flipper sticking out.
like from the woodland down to
No,
the like they went into the
from the
direction of
water.
the water.
From the water, going up towards the upside down.
Okay.
Boat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
Like they're maybe currently hiding under the boat.
Maybe.
Would be, or they store their stuff there.
Okay. I pull out my Uzi and approach carefully.
Yeah. Your air Uzi. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Well, I don't even have my wrench.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, put your range out, absolutely. Or do you have it with you?
no, we're like celebrating.
Oh, I've just seen you have just deleted a lot of things as well.
I've moved
Yeah.
up from my character sheet over to like previous inventory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Um,
I
So
took
no,
my favorite wrench.
you
a
don't
big
have
a
it
big wrench.
with
No.
you. No, it's in Malcolm.
I mean, we were planning on doing anything like this, so yeah. Um,
No.
I think I'm gonna stop when I see the the flipper, and think that I may have
Yeah.
and kind of look at the other two, and do this.
Do we have a place to take cover for a moment? Like we are not so
We could probably hide
if
behind a
they
tree or
kind of
something.
decide to come out that we
Yeah,
are
you can
hidden behind a tree.
walk like 10 meters behind a big pair of big rocks.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
And I would
I
love
like
to watch this scene through my camera lens so I have a closer look on what's happening and maybe track some movement or stuff like that.
I think there's a lot of pines or other kind of needlewood, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think I would take up a cone and just throw it on the boat. If there is some, we are hidden. If someone's down there, they would get up and see,
Yeah.
oh, it's just a cone.
Yeah, just to do you're hiding behind 10 meters upwards behind stones, or
Yeah.
are everybody following there, or
Yeah.
yeah, and then you see Nils take out a pine cone and whoop, and roll a move to hit something with it.
It's just one die. It's a 6. Yes, it's a success.
Hey! It goes bonk on this old wooden boat, bump, and lands down behind.
And we all
No
like
reaction.
duck, like, well, I do anyway,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
pull Niels down. And then we're both like hiding behind the rock, looking up at Astrid.
Looking up.
Like,
Astrid, you're looking
I'm
through the
just
camera
silently shaking my head and like whisper, there's no reaction, nothing.
Okay, let's check their stuff, and then we have to be a bit careful though, so we don't leave any traces as well, because then they would follow us and probably be faster than us, and then maybe kill us. Yeah.
Do we see any movement at all? Like we have waited for a few minutes and do we see anything?
No. A seagull lands a couple of 5 meters away, and walks around looking for stuff.
right, I'm gonna go walk up.
This is just what I wanted.
I'm gonna walk up,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna pull on the flipper.
On the flipper. You go down, you lean over and you stretch out your hand. This nervous, you don't know what's going to happen. And you grab the flipper and pull. And the flipper moves out. And it's loose. There's
okay.
no one in it.
Great, get the second one.
All right.
You look under the boat and you see a bunch of stuff is just shoved in there quickly.
If we can take all of their flippers and like destroy them or hide them, then they can't swim back to their submarine as quickly.
Yeah.
And if they've got
And,
anything
like,
in there that
they're-
shows that they're Russian, we should grab it now too. Quick, help me find something.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
take pictures and stuff.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
pictures while we're doing
Yeah.
this. You document.
Duck down and pull stuff out, and you see
Yeah.
there's a couple of backpacks, a wetsuit, and some tubes. Small emergency. No, sorry, a big,
Oxygen tank.
divers oxygen tank. Yeah.
Just
divers
one?
stuff. No, there's 3 of them, and 3
Mhm.
pairs of flippers. Just one was sticking out a bit more than others, and you see a backpack, and you find a diver's knife on one of the flippers, or one of the wetsuits still attached, and you see I'm guessing you open up the backpacks and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm passing
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass the backpacks to Niels. And I'm gonna start turning all the nozzles on the oxygen tanks until I can hear oxygen like psst.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and empty the tanks.
Absolutely, and you know how to do this from all the welding equipment in the workshop. No worries. It's good oxygen here. Yeah, and you're just dumping
Getting a
it
bit
out.
lightheaded. Woo.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
are we sure we like that?
You said they're Russians. They've
what
invaded.
are we
They've
doing?
invaded. We're stopping the Russians from being able to get back to their submarine. They should not be landing on Swedish soil. This is an invasion. Look, I know I'm sounding a
take
little
the
bit like
knife
Niels. I know I'm sounding a little bit like Niels now, but I've been thinking about this a little bit since thinking about joining the army next at the end of the
Very
summer.
well, brother.
And it's one of the things that we've been told a lot is gotta keep an eye on those pesky Russians. Don't know how they got past past Stockholm and past Finland Finland's meant to be. I haven't heard on the news that Finland got nuked.
No, maybe it's a joint venture or something.
You-
I have.
Well, they're
no
clearly
idea.
spies.
Maybe
Look, they've
Finland.
snuck out of away from that submarine. They've landed here. They've stashed their gun, and they're doing something. We're not going to try and they're probably professional soldiers of some kind. I mean, I don't want to go toe to toe them, but we can at least stop them from, swimming so easily back to their boat.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm
Because
ruffling through
I'm just-
the rucksack.
I'm just really conflicted.
just
now
take
that,
pictures.
like,
Just take pictures.
I do, and I kind of want to be participating in the sabotaging, so I just smear a booger on one of the muzzles.
One of the breathing. Yeah.
Doing your bit for your country.
Oh yeah, that's actually perfect Swedish patriotism. I like that. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be
I'm
uncomfortable.
just sitting there shrugging, and then
And I love it. And you guys, it's all wet and stuff, and the backpacks are. You get to open them, and they have been sealed. No, not the backpacks. But you see, inside there is a couple of cans of food with Cyrillic
Mhm.
text. You don't know what they are.
Mhm.
There are pictures of some kind of food you don't know, and there is a sealed box of some sort in one of the backpacks, and then there is a sweater, a blue sweater in one of them that's soaking wet, they've been packing really hurriedly. They were probably not
Mm.
going to ditch the submarine or whatever it was so quickly, and stuff. And then you see there is. Oh yeah, roll me a. I'm guessing it's Neil's opening. Roll
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
a straight mind, just a straight mind.
Okay. -1 for me being exhausted.
Absolutely, yeah.
Come on. Ah, no, but
Well, no, but you don't need to push this if you don't want to.
okay. No,
Yeah.
Don't do
yeah,
it.
I didn't get it.
Okay. I'm assuming you're kind of pulling stuff out. What is the box? How big is the box?
The box is about like 3 centimeters thick and an A5.
So
Paper A5
like a
size.
small parcel kind of.
Yeah.
We could definitely carry that, take it with us. Is there like Russian writing on it?
Yeah, it's a blue-gray plastic and it's sealed with a buckle. And
Oh.
yeah. So you could open it if you want to, but
All right, sealed. Okay,
but it
right.
seems like a
Let's
waterproof box or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I'll kind of reach over because I've finished fairly quickly with the oxygen tanks,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
did you say there was a knife there too?
Yeah,
Mhm.
on one of the wetsuits, there's a diving knife. Like,
Yes, I'll take that. And I'm gonna start just like cutting up the wetsuits and the flippers,
yeah, okay,
like just
yeah.
shredding them kind
And
of.
Astrid, after your booger sabotage, that's very effective. Just as effective at dumping the oxygen and cutting up all the wetsuits.
Absolutely.
I promise you.
Is
You
the
look
Lion
over at the.
King out at this time?
I don't know. Maybe.
The
I don't
Lion
know.
King? I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Is the what? Sorry.
The Lion
The-
King.
Oh,
Disney film.
Yeah,
yeah.
93
Mid-90s.
Lion King.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Then when the
93.
booger goes on, I'm very, very solemnly and silently whispering Hakuna Matata, bitch.
You could
yeah.
also roll get you to roll a mind when you look over at the stuff that is
Sure.
in front of Niels.
I'll do the same too.
We should
Alright,
hurry up,
okay.
man, before they come back and kill us.
Yeah.
I didn't get a success. What are you taking? We need to take something
I
to
have one.
something with writing on it.
I have one success.
What's in the box?
We take the stupid backpack with us. It's all evidence.
Mm.
And maybe
Oh, it's
one
bit-
flipper.
Okay.
Astrid, one success. Or
Mhm.
yeah, you see that there is some Swedish pens made in Sweden. You see a Swedish can as well. One of the cans are Swedish with mackerel in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start
Why
repacking
is-
stuff into the
why is
backpack.
Not,
You
not
gonna
all
hand me
this
some of
Russian?
the Swedish stuff?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys right now, like, hey, not all of this is Russian.
Huh. Okay. Put it in the bag.
So
And then I'll put the back. I'll wear the backpack and say, "We need to move. We need to move." I've put the boxes in there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've left them the wet sweater in case they get cold.
Oh, that's nice. So you're walking up inland, and you can see at the direction they are probably walking northeast from here. The first steps. Now you see when you're close to the boat, you can see some steps in the sand and the soil, and it goes northeast. But you're not trackers, so you're losing them quite quickly. And but you're.
But I think
walking
if we
on.
assume that they're walking in in that direction, we're just gonna keep. If we lose the tracks, we're just gonna keep kind of heading into the heading that way
Yeah. Exactly.
and
Yeah,
listening
that's good.
out.
And you're listening out, and
I'm also still using the camera to kind of see if I catch something.
absolutely, and you are walking, and the grass, it's odd. but you know why. But the land closest to the water is, you know, rocky and some sand. But when you get inland, it dips down a bit, and you get this swampy, first soft grasslands. You can feel the grass soften beneath your steps, and you get struck by this kind of strange smell. It smells muddy and swampy, but also a strange metallic smell. And you've been in the WAC, but that was in the winter time, and you've perhaps been in the southern part, but now you're in kind of the up towards the center. So you are walking upwards, and it's getting swampier, and it smells odd. And you see
How long have you been walking?
You are been walking like an hour and a half. You're probably gone up past Färentuna and
Bring the map up quickly.
and walk. Yeah.
Okay. So we're properly in the evac now, the vac zone.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
The vac. Sorry. Yeah.
Perhaps somewhere up towards Stavsborg.
Okay.
Yeah. And walking inlands there.
Hmm.
Just the you see where the red line is meeting the water. Probably somewhere there was the boat. So you're walking past Färentuna towards Stavsborg. Okay.
Yeah.
Any guesses where they might be up to? Like, do we have any inkling where we feel like they're walking to?
I'm still checking my notes and my.
You can
newspaper.
do a investigation, Niels.
Yeah. The 3 successes. I didn't save my 3 successes from beforehand, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay, but I can use my
I'll
legend.
give you a bonus for the information here, perhaps. But yeah.
Okay. Those are only 2 successes.
2 successes, but still successes.
Yeah.
And you are there is you are north now of the research center you visited. But there is mostly in this area living sites. There's some villages and stuff that has been what do you call it? Been abandoned. There is up towards the northern part of the island. There is some research sites up by the water you know of, and but there are a lot of people around here. You have heard reports that in a folk park. I don't really know the English word for this. It's in every city and town in Sweden during the 1950s and 60s, during the Social Democrat era, you had these people's houses where the ordinary people could gather, not just the clubs for the rich people. So they made parks, and they were often with a small scene and a dance area outdoors with small huts to sell stuff, and they were built those in all of. And there is and I need to check if that's on the handout map. This place I'm thinking about. You in Ölsta, all with 2 dots on it, just by the east gate. There is one of those, and you have heard that a lot of robots have been sighted in this area.
Okay.
Oh, they are after the androids. They are after the robots. Damn it. Hey, Astrid, do you know if Martina was there as well when we left?
She was on the beach with the other kids.
Okay.
She had a stunning new bikini very expensive, but not as still bought in Sweden though. You're gonna buy better ones in the Riviera.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about buying bikinis, but she's in trouble when her cover blows up. So
And you walk. Do you walk
Because
on?
of the sweet taste of Jägermeister.
Jägermeister
Yeah.
Fanta of Jägermeister
Fanta
Fanta.
is Fanta, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. And I say, yeah, they're after the robots. Well, there was after the Soviet Union fell, there was this big robot uprising, and they went out to Siberia to form some sort of a commune or something like that, and they got nuked by the government. A lot of robots, rogue androids and stuff fled here in the West. Probably they are after them. I mean, the whole Russian Federation, there are no robots allowed. They are literal, well, manhunts after them, and I don't know. Weird they go out to Sweden to catch them, but maybe there are some important ones.
Do we like any? Do you have any idea how many robots there are? Because these are still just 3 guys who left in a hurry from their boat because of an accident they really didn't plan for. Like, I think this
Yeah.
adventure they planned didn't go as smoothly as they intended.
Mm.
So maybe they're not directly after all the robots, but after some certain information or anything.
Yeah, maybe one robot in particular. Maybe there's a
Yeah.
reason why the robots gather there in Ulster. Huh. I don't know. We know this robot, right? Like
Well,
the one that followed us to the whack?
we know it. What do you mean? Do we know it? It was watching us.
Well, yeah, and you made a photo of him, right, Astrid? So we basically know him or her
But
or
do we?
them.
We don't know if that
Like-
robot is Swedish, Russian.
We don't
Yeah,
know
but he
because
was
the
interested. He was
robot went
following
off.
us, and he didn't harm us in any kind, right? Maybe he was just reaching out to contact us. Maybe he needs our help. I want to talk to him anyway, so let's see.
Nils, deep in conversation, you step a bit off the when you talk to him, and your left foot sinks deep into a wet patch. Water just
shit.
flows into your socks and everything, and you're up to your knees in you can easily get out, but you're soaked in this brownish greenish water.
I reach for Ola and
I'll pull you out for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope I don't drag you down with me.
Oh
That
shit!
could
We shouldn't
absolutely
be
happen.
here. This is dangerous. People can get like trapped
Yeah.
in bogs and like die.
Also, maybe take care that you don't get it on your hands and then stick your fingers in your mouth afterwards for some reason or in your eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna suck my teeth, thank you, but
No,
Sorry,
that's not
I had
what
to
I
laugh
meant.
because
I
that's
mean,
basically we have this problem with my children at the moment where they want to put their fingers in their mouth after they've been outside touching gross stuff. Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're kind of like our outdoors expert, Astrid. So, how do we
yeah.
get through this bog without dying? Is there some kind of trick
Okay.
to like
And
where one way to tell where it's not wet, or like a stick, poke it with a stick or something?
We should test the ground with something that makes sense.
Roll up.
Also,
Comprehend? No.
yeah,
Yeah. I
all
think
of
it should
us
be
or
comprehend.
only
all of us. Or...
No. Astrid got the question. Astrid is thinking about
Yep.
it.
Sure.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Oh wow.
Two
Wow.
successes.
Yeah.
You think that getting on to firmer ground, and perhaps using roadways will be safer. Because you're in the middle of a field, you have a forest, like a 50 meters away from you, and 75 meters to your right, there is a road. You can see there's vegetation grown up alongside it, and it's these very anemic and almost dying birch trees. Birch likes water, but when these are really, anemic, and it's the middle of summer, and they don't have a lot of leaves on them. So if you get on up on that, perhaps you could. Then you're actually. Hey, you remember this place? You've been here a long time ago when you were little. This is Ölstad. This is Ölstad's the small village.
Oh, I
As a
I
kid?
actually know this.
Yeah. There's a riding school just up this road, and you were here with your parents. They wanted you to have a horse for a while.
Which I probably would have liked, honestly.
The horse has
Yeah, but
two
they-
heads.
Yeah. Of course, then you had riding lessons here like a half a year, and then
Ah,
photography happened.
yeah, come on, guys, follow me. Let's go up there a bit. The ground is firmer when we get a few meters up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I know this place. Like when I was little, I had some, horse riding lessons around here.
In the swamp?
Okay.
It wasn't that swampy back then.
Okay,
Swamp
Ola,
horses.
you're the military guy. How do we enter a city where there are probably 3 Russian soldiers hiding?
It's
Or hanging around.
easy without being seen. Come on, we'll figure
Okay,
that
how
out.
do we secure the perimeter?
I don't.
Do we have a march formation?
We can't. No, we can't. We have no weapons. I've got this diving knife, and I've got one of their stolen
You've got a
backpacks.
knife.
Yeah, but
And Ashley got a camera.
yeah. And
Astrid got
what have you
boobies.
got? You got a tape
Sharp
recorder.
intellect.
You've
Yeah,
got your
you're
you've
sharp
got your
intellect.
book,
That's
and
the
you've got your
last-
tape recorder. I don't want to go
Well,
toe to toe with
well,
any professional soldier types.
Same. I don't
Yeah.
want to do that. But I want
Especially
why
if they
I'm
see
asking.
us, and they notice I'm wearing one of their backpacks, they're gonna be pissed. Like
Yeah, I am very
seriously,
well with backpacks.
we're both wearing one.
No. Oh, you took one each. Okay.
Oh
Yeah, one
God.
each.
So
Okay.
there are 2. Yeah,
There were
sure,
3, I
sure.
think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green
Sure.
vessel.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay.
One
I
for
was.
each of
As-
us.
Ashley doesn't have one. So.
No, I mean, I thought we were only
So-
gonna take one, but I guess that would make sense. That Ola's like busy, like trying to collect everything into one backpack. Like, okay, I think I've got a little bit of everything for evidence. Put it on, and then behind me, you're like, oh, I'm gonna take one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it. But, okay,
And I would have noticed that. I wouldn't have
you,
noticed until maybe now. Like, oh wait, you've got a backpack. You took one of their backpacks too. Yeah, I like it.
As if I would leave evidence, man.
Oh, yeah.
I think Astrid, you have a watch, right? You're checking. It's surprisingly late. It's 6:30 now.
I'm getting
So-
hungry.
You're getting hungry, yeah.
We're gonna have to catch some marsh birds and eat them raw.
Well, we have also Swedish.
Oh, yeah.
Some
Tinned food.
tinned meat.
And some
Tin-
Russian tins as well.
Well, we're not gonna eat the Russian
Yeah.
food.
Yeah,
We
but we
don't
don't know
what
what
it is.
it is.
It might be gross.
Of course, yeah. Because Swedish tins are so tasty, I promise you.
Well, at least we know what we're getting.
Yeah, absolutely. Tin mackerel.
If
So,
we're
yeah,
desperate, if we're
well,
super
you-
hungry
you-
or desperate, we can eat it. But yeah, we're not desperate yet.
Yeah.
You're struggling up, and just for fun, give me a force. How well you march over the swampy ground up into the
All of
road
us?
gets. Well,
All of us?
one each. One each.
Okay.
Not good.
Yeah, I'm also scared, so I'm reducing 1 every time I roll. Also not good.
Yeah.
Failed.
Yeah, I also struggle.
Yeah, you have these 70 meters feel like they are 500. You're swamping. When you're teenagers, I was disorientated when I in school. I'm not orientator, but I do the shortcut over the swamp, and I didn't go back. I just I had to go this way, and it got deeper and deeper, and it was so hard to walk. And you do that, and you come up onto the road being even more tired, and feel like, yeah, but it's firmer ground here. You can still see part of the road has collapsed down into the swamp, so you can't drive a car here anymore. And over to your left, Astrid, you know where the riding school is, and you don't know where this people's park or this park is, but it's somewhere here.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a mind, just a clean mind, Astrid.
Yes.
You've been
I
here
would
before.
also, as soon as I see this buildings and stuff, again put out my camera to just.
Yeah, but you
scan
can't use the
perimeter.
camera for this.
No.
This is, no.
That's true. One success.
You have a memory of some derelict cars when you were here. There is some kind of car place around here. Your dad drove wrong one of the times he was gonna leave you at the riding school. But there's some kind of car shop or things like around here. And Ola, it's too old for you to. You didn't move here until after, so
Yeah.
you don't know anything of this. But yeah, there is some kind of motor park around here, Astrid.
I know of some kind of motor park where they sell cars around here.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
but
that could be useful.
well, we can't get out here by car because the road is collapsed. But okay, so the robots are at the community park. Probably they're gathering there, right? Like this is their. Maybe that's a little enclave where they hide and gather and try to live their lives. And now those soldiers try to abduct them.
Do we think the soldiers might want to get a car? Want to drive around here somewhere?
I don't know.
Probably not.
But probably we could, if
They're-
we're in a car, we have better chances if they try to attack
Also,
us,
yeah.
right? We could just
I mean,
ride them over.
Are you standing
could
still
help
or are
them
you walking anywhere?
I think we're probably still walking along the road now while we're talking.
Yeah.
But still, I'm using the camera to kind of see if I can
I
spot
will let you
something.
each roll and investigate. But I would
Can I take my
like
ledger?
ledger. Yes, but only +1.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 6.
Perfect. That's what I wanted, Matt. I wanted.
I got
you
one
to
6
see.
as well.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with 8 dice, but
So we all got
Yeah.
all got 1 6.
I also got one.
Well, one each. Then I will give you each some information. You're walking around a corner, and Astrid, you realize, oh, just down here, you can see the old riding school where your horses were, and Nils, you realize, oh yeah, we need to go eastwards. Eastwards are the sighting. You wrote written this down in your ledger. Yeah. The sighting of it's over the fields over in the other part of the village. There is the dance hall, the dance park, and Ola, you just casually look over to your right and see, hey, that's a garage. That's absolutely a garage. Like 100 meters over a field, that's a garage. You can see the cars, the rusty cars outside. You can see all the signs. There you are.
Okay. Hey, do you think it might be worth us checking out the garage to see if there's a car working or a car that I can quickly get working? to drive. I don't want to be walking back through this swamp again. And even though the car might get stuck, it might get us out of here quicker. In case we have to run
Yeah,
away from these
but
guys.
yeah. But should we use the car to drive in? I mean, then they know we're here before.
No, but if we need to leave quickly, we might not have a chance to stop and check the cars and fix a car. I mean, it would take a while
Sure.
potentially, and there's no guarantee that any of the cars are in working order.
Yeah, we could take a
But
quick
we
look,
could get
right?
lucky. We could get lucky,
Let's take a look. Yeah.
and they might have. We could arm ourselves if it's a garage. Then there could be some like big wrenches and hammers and stuff we could take just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Tools.
Also, if we need to sabotage some tools could be useful.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all in on the sabotage thing now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm adding a diving knife and
Lots of boogers.
Yeah.
So, just to, I'm checking the watch here, and I have a plan. You are, I'm steering you a bit here, but you're are hesitating going over the open field, and then you decide to walk like 30 meters up the road, and then take a crossroad, and then
Sure.
take.
If there's a
meters
road,
back.
I mean, there must be a road
then-
to it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you walk around a bit, and are you sneaking or just walking?
Trying to sneak, I think.
Then I'll want to sneak from each of you.
Nope.
Nope.
I was just gonna say, I don't even think that Jakob needs to roll. He's like, you failed every sneak roll. I did as well.
I got 3 dice, now I got only 2.
I failed too.
And Astrid?
I have one success.
One success. Yeah. You are the secret, the sneaky part, but you walk up, and after you zigzagging over roads, you come up to this garage. It's alongside some farm villages, so you guess it's going to be a more farm oriented garage. But you see rusted cars along. You see one of the cars have just been half swallowed by the swampy earth, and it's going downwards. And you can see some of the in the cars. You can see some of the radio things. The radio still has been these weird growths of moldy tissue growing out of the cassette decks and stuff like that. But you have this big garage doors and a small side door into the garage for them, and you have Ölsta motor, Ölsta engines on top, associates. So yeah.
Well,
and the door is standing. The small door is a little bit open.
The small door is the one that goes into the workshop, kind of, or like employee area. Yeah.
And you're guessing this is that if you don't want to drive a car out, you don't need to open the big doors, so you can have the small door going in. Yeah.
I mean, we're not being sneaky, but I'm just gonna walk up to the door and I'm gonna. Well, I mean. Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. It felt like that, you're not listening. You open up. And it has been opened. It glitters a little bit, and you look into the garage, and it's more at your workplace. You have this small shop part where you can buy snacks and order stuff and pay for your petrol. They have a petrol tank outside, but it's more like just a big tank with a handle on it. In here, it's just a workplace, and you step in. It's a little bit cooler. No, it's warmer in here, actually. It's the big metal roof. It's warmer. You see some grease pits in the middle.
Yeah.
And you see rusted tractor standing over one of them. It's kind of rusted, and you see it got flat tires. And there's tool benches and tool racks all around. You see a really nice hydraulic lift in one of the corners, but standing a little bit at an angle. and I want you, Ola, to roll a just a I'm gonna check
Investigate?
here. Yeah,
Like a
yeah,
perception kind of thing.
like a perception kind of thing. Yeah, and I will give you a +2 for Malcolm, even though it's not here.
Six dice, I rolled one success.
One success.
Not pushing.
There is a lot of things missing here. A lot of things. There is a rather nice car further in, but the motor is halfway out of it, and all the cables are stripped from it. You realize there is someone has gone through here and picked out very specific things. You can't really put your finger on what they've picked out, but someone has picked out a lot of specific things here.
I was gonna ask a question, but
And
it would be meta knowledge, I guess. Well, no, it wouldn't. I guess if we've been
and this
talking
is
about it. Yeah. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah. You're standing in this big square room with two grease pits, and one of really nice American car. The American car gives you a bit of flashbacks to another American car you perhaps don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
You, Astrid and Niels, you have stepped in behind him and are looking at
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And Ola, there's something missing here. You had a question?
Does it look like potentially someone has been like targeting, like came in here after it had been abandoned and was like scavenging for parts? Does it look kind of like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely.
Not like
All the
they had been
lighting.
missing before the evacuation happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see dust trails in the dust where things have been taken. All the electronics, all the lighting, even in the roof, everything is done. And then you hear this bing dong ding 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 ding. Someone's falling over deeper in behind the cars and the tractor. Something fell over now.
And you want to stop it there? Okay.
Nope. I'm not stopping it yet.
I'm going to keep I'm gonna put the knife in my left hand, and I'm gonna just kind of like sidestep over to the closest tool bench and just see if there's something big and heavy I can use as a club if I need to.
You see a couple of big wrenches and a hammer.
Got my big wrench back. Yo.
Yeah. What do you guys do? The other guys, Astrid and Nils.
When I see
I'm also like
kind of Ola arming himself, I kind of just grab a hammer from the workbench, and it's like things that I can have.
Yeah.
I also grab some big double-sided hexagon socket and holding it like a long sword and getting cover behind the car.
And you are not doing this quietly. You hear clang. You're reaching for stop quickly, and then
I mean, we can try, but we're terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. You have trap. I don't want you to roll at the moment because the scene is better if out from behind the tractor you see a figure coming out. First the head and then the shoulder, waddling forward. It has a cape of an old tarp with a petrol brand on the whole one side. It's cut down from something big. It has a headdress of metal. What do you call it? Springs built up towards go backwards like some kind of metal dreadlocks, going back and flipping behind it, wobbling, and a metal hand holding a oil can, and two round reflective eyes and a metal face painted, and it's looking at you. And that's where we're gonna stop.
Woo! Very good.
Uh-oh.
Good catch there, Matt. Just wanted one scene more.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
So the plan is to return to this scenario, finish it potentially in 2 weeks'
Yeah.
time. And then after that, there'll be a break, I believe, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we're gonna come back and do a single session. There's gonna be another break. It's gonna be a bit weird. So just, you know, if you like the channel, just follow us on the various I guess only on Discord is where we're kind of browsing. But if you subscribe to the channel, you'll get an alert whenever we have new content. So yeah, we're back in 2 weeks' time, and looking forward to seeing what happens with this robot and the
Absolutely.
Russian divers.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool. All right, thanks very much, Rasmus.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That's
And
amazing.
yeah, we'll catch you all in 2 weeks' time. Bye bye.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.